Hello everyone and welcome back to another Sims 4 build video. So today I'm building just another small little residential lot. It's kind of very blocky, like a lot of the stuff I've been looking at recently for ideas is very blocky, and I've been looking at them and I'm like, I'm not sure I like them, but this one really stood out to me despite its kind of blockiness that it has to it, because it does have, at least on the like looking at the pictures and stuff, it had this kind of style to it that didn't feel so blocky. And I end up adding in a little bit of extra stuff in order to try and make it feel less blocky in a sense, after I finish figuring out the front windows and that. So that's where I add in that nice little sides. And I think I really do like how those look. I think if you wanted to, you could like break out the walls there and actually use them as like a space for something in The Sims, but they are just currently there to build out the wall and the spacing a little bit. Sorry for my yawn. I am just suddenly like really tired today, and I don't know. It literally came out of nowhere, and I don't even know how to explain it. So then here I am messing around with just like colors that I want for cabinets, and I just was struggling to find one that I was really 100% satisfied with, and it seemed like everyone that I chose ended up not having a matching cupboard up above, which is really annoying. Like, it feels like if The Sims 4 is going to go through the effort of creating the counters, they also need to actually give me the cupboards for it. Like, I have the lower cabinets but nothing to match it up top, and so I end up finding something that I can kind of live with, and I think it does look nice in the overall exterior of or overall interior of the house and everything, like with the different furniture and stuff. I think it doesn't stand out too bad that they are from different sets, but that is something that is really annoying from a builder's perspective, is just that non-matchiness. And this build's pretty simple. I didn't really, it's not like it took a lot of time. Not saying that it's not well thought out or anything like that, but it is just a little bit on the slightly smaller side. And I did play test it to make sure that Sims could actually use the house, because I know that's one really huge thing that people complain about, is that like people don't play test the house. And I know this one is fully play tested and it is usable. Just a nice small little space. Originally I was trying to make this a tiny house in the sense that it would meet like the tiny residential lot, and it was originally meeting that, but like whenever you put flooring outside, it just suddenly will be like, oh no, your house is too big. And it's like, no, just putting like flooring outside is not me making my house any bigger. Like, I think like the way they do the sizing for that is just really annoying, because it's like, I gotta have, you know, a stylized outside in some sense to be able to have just like a cute little patio, and patios don't count toward actual square footage in real life housing builds either. They don't charge you for the size of the patio. It is not considered finished, which means it's not going to count for your square footage. So that's what they like, that's how your square footage works. And so for The Sims to count something like that outside is just very annoying, because it's like, you know, my absolutely huge patio is not square footage because it's an unfinished room. It's not blocked off. It doesn't have what we would consider to be a polished exterior. And this was another little annoyance while building the bathroom, is just discovering that sink that I love so much, and I feel like I've probably discovered this before, but I may not have like fully registered it before, is that sink from the spa day doesn't really have like a matching counter kind of thing to go with it. And it's like, why would you have a sink that doesn't have a matching counter? So this build, I think, just highlighted a lot of things where I was just like, why does this not exist? And I know a lot of people have been frustrated with The Sims for a really long time, but I've never actually felt that frustrated until I was doing this build and was like, oh wow, they really don't have a lot of stuff to match what I'm trying to do or match what I want to do. And so now I can definitely understand it a lot better, because I own a lot of packs. And then here I am, of course, putting stone in my shower. I really like the kind of stone inside of a shower. Something really attractive about that for me. And then just fixing the rug and making sure that everything looks quite nice and lovely and just very symmetrical, very, very pretty. This is just kind of a short video because it was a short build. I mean, there's not a lot to talk about when looking at, a small house. It's just a small house for 1 to 2 Sims to live in, small little area, have a little bit of fun. I like this build just because there's like a dinosaur in the background, and I never noticed that they had that kind of stuff in this place before, so I remember I was taking the picture, I saw a dinosaur, I was like, oh, this is cute, it's so fun. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if you like the video in whatever ways that you do that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!